During Raiden Shogun's banner way back in September of 2021, it was greeted with so much mixed reviews. Raiden should have been DPS this, Raiden should have been support that. I browsed the Raiden main subreddit for that shitstorm for a week, and the overwhelming opinion of Raiden back then was that C0, she was not good enough to be a DPS, and she can't properly battery other characters enough to ignore ER requirements. But today, my friends, I'll give those overwhelming majority back then what they wanted now. A version of Raiden Shogun that recharges all the bursts of any and all characters in her team, the support she was meant to be, the universal battery you all have been craving for. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. It's your Slime King, the G Man. Welcome to another video. Before I get into it, let me just state that the overwhelming consensus for Raiden Shogun today is that she's a very good DPS at C0 and an incredible one at C2 or C3. People have pretty much accepted that she just can't be the universal battery everyone thought she was going to be. But here I am telling you that she is in fact the ultimate universal battery. The battery for any element of the goddamn game. The key to all of this, the moment you've all been waiting for, it is the Favonius Lance. Now obviously in this video I'll be using an R5 Fav Lance because that's just what I have. But I recommend that the Fav Lance is at least a refined 3 for this to be worth a try. You see, Raiden's burst lasts for 7 seconds, and with hit lag it could last for 8 to 9. At an R3 to R5 Fav Lance, you would be proccing its effect 2 to 3 times during her burst. That is a whopping 12 to 18 energy restored during that period. And not to mention that Raiden also gives energy through her burst and electro particles through her skill. That's a lot of number crunching to figure that out. Now, this Slime King is not that good at math, so let me show you the rotation instead to better illustrate my point. Let's look at the ever-popular Raiden national team. In that team, my Xiangling will be running the catch, and she'll only have 157 ER. My Xin Sho will be running Lion's Roar, and will only have 123. My Bennett will have 201, and my Raiden will have 263. In a normal rotation, these ER requirements would not fly unless you're on a heavy mobbing floor. But I mean, come on. Have you seen the past few floor 12 abysses? There is an extreme synergy between Fav Lance and Raiden Shogun here. Fav Lance needs the user to be on field to proc. Raiden needs to be on field to battery her teammates. These two facts alone make Raiden the best abuser of a Favonius weapon in the entire game. She already generates a flat amount of energy during her burst, then you add Fav Lance procs and her E procs, and suddenly you're looking at 45 energy and more given to your entire team. As you can see on the screen, with my low amount of ER, I still can burst off cooldown. Now of course, there are downsides. Raiden's big booba sword suddenly becomes a creepy girl sword, but it's still quite a bit of damage. But in teams where she is supporting through energy, she will lose some personal DPS. However, she has so much more potential because at the moment, only Raiden National truly takes advantage of this capability, because it allows Bennett, Xiangling, and Xin Sho to focus purely on damage instead of getting enough ER. Inazuma truly shines eternal as the more characters come out, the more teams that can be built around Raidens, and this truly makes team comps limitless. With the impending rerun of Raiden on the horizon, I'm sure those who have been pulled for Mommy Archon is thinking about it. And if you've heard a lot of conflicting information about Raiden till now, this video proves that Raiden can be a universal battery provided you have a high refined Fav Lance. She can quite literally fit into any team and that team becomes a quick swap team. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Is Fav Lance worth using for you, or do you just want to focus on big PP damage? Let me know, or better yet, come at me at twitch.tv/TheGimaMan, where I stream Genshin almost every day. As always, this is our parting. Farewell.
Illusion shattered!